Alright, this is MECU here on Sarlona. I am testing my Favor Soul build. I wanted to get an idea of what it is like consistently just doing something in just one part of this quest over and over again. Now this is A Sharn, a warm welcome, the very first quest in the chain, and I'm doing this one on R1. I'm just clearing this room and the next room just to upstairs, that room right there, just beyond that door that automatically opens up. And the reason why I'm not going through the entire quest and doing everything is, well, for one, it takes more time to do it. And when I'm trying to compare how this build performs between each of the Reapers, you know, how long is that going to take? Yeah, I end up having a video like 2 hours long. So I just, yeah, I'm just doing it right up to this door right here, and that's it. I recall, reset, and then and I clipped all the space that was in between, just transitioning from going out of the quest and back in and stuff like that. So now we're here on Reaper 2, and once again, you know, just it goes through. It does great damage for, you know, R1, R2, seeing some good numbers. I'm trying something a little bit different with this build. I normally am all the way up in tier 5 of Draconic Incarnation, but I had somebody say, like, well, try the Holy Fireball that's up in the top of Exalted Angels. So I did actually pick that up. That is one of the very first spells that you see me cast on that first pack of monsters right there. Now in R1, I think that did like 13,000-ish damage. Now we're in R3 now, I do believe, and it's come down a little bit. Let's see. Still doing the typical thing, Scorch, Celestial Bombardment, just to take stuff out in mass amount. And, you know, do mass damage, I mean just trying to take the whole packs down as quickly as possible. Some of the numbers are diminishing a little bit, not too much. I test Implosion here, just to, well, you know, for one, show it. This spell is really nice to cast. Like I said, once again, if you have huge packs of monsters, especially if some scattered out, and you can't hit everything with an AoE. What are we going into? Was this R? Looks like going into R4 now. Okay. But yeah, Implosion's nice to have, especially if monsters spread out, because you might be able to focus your AoE and get most of them in one spot, but sometimes you have the stragglers that move out to the side or behind you and stuff like that. Implosion hopefully will knock them out, killing them. So even here on R4, still doing good damage. The question would be, do I feel that this build can do R1 fine? Sure, absolutely. It's more than enough. R2, same thing. R3, same thing. R4 is that borderline, because when you start going up above R4, then you start running into Vengeance Reapers. And that can, you know, that can be a little bit of a game changer. Sometimes just takes a little bit more finesse to, you know, keep away from a circle. You know, do you want to hurry up and take him out away from the other monsters? Here we are at R5. Now, Vengeance Reapers will be appearing. I forget if there's any that showed up or not. I can't remember. So the fireball, boom, right there. So it does like 6,000-ish damage. I remember back on R1, I think it did like 12-ish thousand damage. Carnage Reaper appears, get rid of it right away. There's a champion right there. I don't know if that happened here. I think he kills me. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. You know, champions are, maybe it was an R6. Champions are like a priority because they hit so hard, especially as you start going up in Reaper. You have like the orange ones, and you, sometimes there might be a difference between like the ones kind of got like the orangish looking crowns, and some got that really dark looking red crown, like he's just super crazy elite is on crack or something. But but yeah, these are still dying pretty good. It's still clearing everything out. Like I said, now remind you, this is R5, right? I'm taking considerable more damage. You can definitely see my health bar coming down. The staff that I have on is very nice to have. It procs 1,000 hit points. And then I have the... oh man, what is that? The Demon Heart Emerald Augment, whatever, which procs 120. So going up to 6 skulls now. I definitely think this is the one that I get killed in by the elite here in the beginning. Yeah, not, well, obviously not that one, because he's dead. Maybe he didn't kill me. I forget. I know I die somewhere with one of these guys. I have it on here. Maybe that's the one that gets me. No? Alright. I promise you I die somewhere here. Oh, let's see. Alright, so here is a despair. Now these buff. You can see the aura that they are radiating out from them. That is giving buffs to stuff around them. It makes them just worse to have to fight. You know, it gives them buffs, or maybe they hit harder, or maybe they got better resistances. You want to definitely try to get rid of the Despair Reaper right away. I got to start using some tactics here, you know, hide around the corner. I don't need to be a hero. I don't need to be standing right in front of him to see how much damage I can take. Celestial Bombardment still does its crowd control, knocking things down even here on R6. I'm not sure about Comet Fall. Let's see, there was a Comet Fall right there. They resisted. I can't see if the other one resisted or not. Here comes a... what do we got? And there's a Despair Reaper. Bam! I got him as I was jumping back off the stairs there. Yeah. Got Implosion up. Just kind of see, it's like, well, will they... You can see they're definitely doing a lot of saves. But the thing is they're still taking a lot of damage. R7, definitely die here, because this is where I didn't do R8 or R9 because, you know, in R7 I was already getting my rear end handed to me a little bit, and I was like, yeah, let me just try R10 now to see even if I could, you know, clear a pack of monsters. So, but yeah, I think he gets me right here. See him swing that sword around? I think he spins around and whacks me somewhere up here. Shit, that way. No, maybe I killed. I don't know. I know, like I said, I know I die somewhere. I have like no. Well, I got my health. I must have healed myself, obviously. Who hits me? Maybe it was this guy right here coming down. He looks pretty red and angry. No, I think I ended up killing the little dude here. Yeah, got him. Alright, well, I know, like I said, I know I die somewhere. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't this guy. It's when I go further in. I gotta get past this room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was here in R7 when I went past this room. Because I wanted to go a little bit further just to see how... Okay, boom, yeah, that one got me. Yeah, he gave me a nice little smackdown. Come back, kill these guys. See, they're not taking nowhere near the amount of damage. They're only taking like 2,000 points of damage now, and as opposed to I think like 10,000 points. You know, back when it was an R1. Yeah, this was a mess of stuff right here. I put up anything just to try to soften up the monsters, because you know, as you start going up higher in level or higher in difficulty, your tactics change a little bit. You just can't charge in like a knight and you know, expect to, you know, be able to take all the hits and everything. It will get knocked down pretty quick. Now I have never played this, but this is first time for you, first time for me also, playing this build up this high in Reaper. I have never played this build solo higher than I think Reaper 2. And most of the time it's Reaper 1. As I'm leveling, it's Reaper 1. You know, once in a while I might do Reaper 2, but yeah, most of the time it's Reaper 1 as I'm going up in level, just because I'm, you know, trying to hurry up and level. So I'm actually, and then of course I do R8s and R10s, you know, when I'm in a group of other players. Now, you know, honestly, for this thing doing as well as, I mean, it's not perfect, right? I mean, I'm not flying through the content, but I'm getting through the content. It might take longer. Well, yeah, it will take longer, but you know, sometimes I might have to do the hit and run tactics. Now, here's a big thing: the boss at the end. And now I'm just trying an R10 just for the hell of it, just to see. But anyways, the boss at the end will always be an issue, because you know how much damage you go do to a boss. You know, I have Ruin, Greater Ruin, but there is a spell that I did not use in any of these practice runs right through here just to see the damage, and that is a divine punishment. I think it's a dot that goes every 2 seconds, and you can stack it up 3 times. It does nice damage. Yeah, see, I got whacked right there. I res too soon here. Instead of staying back, I thought I could heal myself quickly, but like as soon as I res and try to heal, he just whoosh, hits me with the sword again right away. See, so it was kind of, I was like, all right, that's enough. I had it. So that's the build.